fine. You slide
Yay!
the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
Hi. Time to play more Slay the Princess Pacifist run. Last video was amazing. I loved it. It was so cool. So now I'm not really sure what to do to get different princess personalities, because if I go in, don't grab the knife and don't slay her, I'm just going to get the, but I just want to make you happy. Damsel one. And if I go in with the knife and don't slay the princess, I'm pretty sure I've already done that too.
We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
So I don't know how to get more princesses in a pacifist run without getting repeats. So we're gonna try and we're gonna see what happens. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment below. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Let's get into it. Let's take the blade with us. Get
You take the blade from the table.
Awesome, confident,
It'd be
sarcastic
rather
princess.
difficult.
Who's there?
Oh.
She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Oh, I loved her reaction to this. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
That was an interesting response.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking. So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you?
I do.
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this? Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person. My love! And a subjugating monarch, no less.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Okay.
You're on a path
So I've done the
in
prisoner,
woods.
and last time I was with the prisoner, I locked myself in. So I bet I can do something different besides locking myself in or slaying her. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
Yes, don't believe a word she says.
Hi, skeptic.
Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Approach the mirror, because I do it every time.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Let's enter the basement without the blade.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the
Right,
blade.
I forgot that Skeptic
We're
did
in a
that to me.
dangerous Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first?
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Sit with her.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable.
Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions? What do you mean? Flirt, flirt.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
She would, probably.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
It's not. I'm doing a pacifist run. How am I supposed to cut you out? If you didn't notice, your head is in a shackle too.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Okay.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Okay, I'm trusting you. Go for the knife.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
Do you think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your power.
Ooh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state, if you catch my meaning.
I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain?
Sure. I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing.
You wouldn't.
I'm not afraid of dying. Are you?
A little. You got your point across. Fine. You slide
Yay.
the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
Oh my god.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
Oh my god.
No.
Watch in uneasy silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Huh. So that's her play.
Killing herself?
She isn't dead yet.
Finally,
Whoa.
you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
Oh my god.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her
Oh
shoulder,
god.
and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
No, it's supposed to be a pacifist run.
Are you sure she's not winking at us?
Obviously not. She is thoroughly deceased. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
We should take her with us, don't you think?
What?
What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them.
I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things, the danger has passed. You can relax.
I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down.
I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Take the princess with you? Leave the basement. Take the princess with you.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
She's gonna start talking to me, right? Like her disembodied head's gonna start talking?
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Leave the cabin and claim your reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Am I just gonna get the good ending again and be, like, stuck in the cabin?
Only
Oh.
a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
I got outside.
Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
I got outside! Oh, how cool!
Well played.
Thank you. And you. How awesome.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already... over? Is he gone?
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
So cool.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
But you do not get the chance to respawn, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Approach the mirror. Silence, you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. I'm just getting the same mirror reflections as last time. Huh. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Whoa. Look at that. I expected just a head to be floating there, but that's so much weirder than I expected it to be.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Okay, so it's the same prisoner description as last time.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. we will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path in the woods.
Hello? Is someone there?
I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer. Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Save the princess.
Fine.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here. I'm sorry.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Let's try to turn around and leave. I've never done that in chapter 2.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Well then, that was fun. Okay.
If only you knew what you did to us, you villain. Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. You reach forward, but there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Smitten. Okay, entering it without a blade.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. My love! We're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Oh, we got the my love. I love using that for everything.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She called us dashing.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
That's what I did last time, though.
What?
I don't think we
No,
get
she's a
anything
prisoner
different.
here.
Rescue the princess.
No. You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her binding. I can't believe it. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Is there only one pacifist option for the damsel?
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs,
this is different.
hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I love Smitten. I'll go along with whatever Smitten wants to do.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Yay!
I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and you're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Yay!
A happy ending at last.
I'm so happy for you, Smitten.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Oh my god.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
So when he said we could have a feather out of place, I was thinking one of those hats. But now we know that we're not human at all. Are we actually supposed to be covered in feathers completely? Is that what Smitten means? But you got the chance to make... Oh my god, this is so funny! But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. That is so funny. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. Okay, so I always get the same ones in the reflections, because all three have been the same as my first playthrough. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will
2.
know when we near our destination.
Because this is the 3rd one. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. That was the most gruesome the game has ever been. I got my favorite princess personality. I like the one where you bring the knife down so much more than the one where you don't. I've already seen the prisoner, but last time I saw the prisoner, I locked myself in the shackle next to her, and this time I gave her the knife, and that was so gruesome. And then I brought her outside, because I knew she would talk to me again, because she can turn into a swordswoman, so I was sure she would talk to me again, and she did. And we brought her to the entity. That was a pretty gruesome chapter. But yeah, this is going really well. Smitten got his happy ending. Yay, Smitten. Smitten is my favorite. They went upstairs together. Smitten said it was his happy ending. I got the my love line that I always love. So yeah, apparently there was something else that you could get with the damsel, because now I brought the damsel instead of the deconstructed damsel to the entity. So that's 3. That's 3 new princess personalities in our Pacifist run so far. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment below. Bye.
Fine. You slide
Yay.
the blade across the floor.
Thanks.
Take the knife and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Well played.
Thank you.
You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I love Smitten. I'll go along with whatever Smitten wants to do.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. And then you step outside.
Yay!
A happy ending at last.
I'm so happy for you, Smitten.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.